Hey everyone. So, you know how I'm going through stuff? Well, an important point I want to share is when you come across anyone on this planet that thinks they can push you into doing anything you've told them no about, make sure you stand up for the power of that law. And that law is universal divine will of free will influenced. So you influence that law by standing up for your free will. You don't have to do anything that makes you feel uncomfortable, because that's a clear sign that if you're feeling uncomfortable and the other doesn't respond healthily to your request, they got something to deal with, they've got something to learn. Perhaps they're holding on to old patterns that say they get what they want, they're inconsiderate of anyone else, or they use fear as an excuse because they've known fear part of their life or for some reason, and so they easily give into fear rather than learning to work with someone. They got an old pattern into play where they don't think free will of someone and someone's voice is important. They're going to learn. It is. It just is. There's no, I don't need to give a reason, rhyme, rule, because it's beyond rule, it's law. And so the ruling is, this is your free will. This is your field, your energy. You were given birthing into this world. You have things to do. You stand by what you grow to become aware of is healthy standards. You know you don't let down and let people cross and walk all over them. Because no matter how much I have said to this person who is of adult age, I'm not doing that. I don't have to participate in that. There is a million at least other things or other ways. There is more communication. Have you done all you could before telling me what you think I should do? No. God's gift of us being birthed here is you've got feet, you've got legs, you've got a voice, you've got a mouth. Don't let your fears take over your mind and you'll be off and running into the world. Or you'll be able to communicate with me so we get along healthily. Because I mean, how long does it take for nearly a 40-year-old man to hear someone say, no, I'm not doing that. I require intelligent human conscious, communicative, face-to-face interaction before that activity gets done on a consistent basis. There is no leniency to that. There is no self-pity me. I'm needy for some reason. I'm used to having my way. I want this. This is the way it's going to be. And I can treat you like crap because I should have that. No, you're breaking the fucking law. My free will says I'm a sovereign human being. I will have a healthy standard of living and you will show up as who you are and learn whatever you need to learn. And there is no orders whilst here or separate what I have to do for you. You can communicate and learn healthy standard of living, interaction, standards of law practice. I will not do unhealthy things to you to tell you to live a certain way. I want the best for everybody. I don't care who you are. I want your health. I want you to know the best of health. I want you to stand up for yourself when people are pushing you around. I want you to exercise your free will. Divine will. Put you here. You have free will. Exercise your power. Okay? Because if you're not enjoying yourself and you tell someone, no, I want this, and you have to do it for ages, they got something to learn. Either unblock your freaking ears, get some hearing aids, get some glasses, learn some decency, rules, and respect for a woman, and show the fuck up as a human. That might be a really good start. Other than that, I don't have the time to hear any of your etheric ghost response, reaction to my life that you're trying to communicate. Couldn't give a shit. Now, that's not too much to ask. But yet, that piss weak human is still needy and trying to boss me as though all his rockabye baby things should be maintained. Look in the mirror. You can't operate via those patterns. There is, at central to all of us, there are things to learn to strengthen that we must do certain things on our own. Now, I'm doing this central circulation because if we don't get up and do them, then we're piss weak little humans whinging and carrying on and fighting and telling others they should do stuff for us. And we sabotage any kind of experience where strengthening ourselves is involved by putting ourselves out there and being a bit courageous to actually remember that's how you move forward. You strengthen yourself. You don't act like a piss weak fucking male that says, you better do this for me because that's what women do for men. Otherwise, I'm not going to do any man stuff with you. But I'll distribute my man self to everyone else. No, we're called, do the strengthening path. I am not babysitting you at all. Oh. I mean, it's all simple shit. Like, you could explain this stuff to a 5-year-old. Like, you got to go meet a friend because you have to work with that friend for that activity, right? Oh, I don't know if I want to do that, you know? Why? Well, I'm shy. I could probably get it wrong. I don't know. That's life. If you don't put yourself into things, you're not going to learn anything. Can't that friend just do it all for me while they're over there and I just stay here and whinge at them? And when they don't keep doing what I want, can I just whinge some more from a distance? What the hell are you talking about? Of course you can't. Now, take a moment. What do you think you would learn in that? Well, how to whinge, how to not participate as a human, how to try and get my way, how to have negative influence using my talents via sitting on my ass, and get far in life? Only if they do it for you? I think not. Now, up you hop, I'll hold your hand, let's go. I'll do a few minutes activity with you and you'll be off and running, it will be fine. Because that is what you were born as, and you've got everything you need inside. Now you go and express yourself, little person. Let's go. Do, 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 do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might not use some of the language I use, but I was reminding myself I was talking to a 5-year-old, not a 39-year-old. There are things in life you have to face, that you have to break through, that you have to do new activities. You cannot get away with the same old, well, this is my fantasy. Can't I just have this? I mean, I can abuse my talents and try and make you do it. Against universal law. Invasive, abusive, inside someone's actual field, annoying the F out of me until he gets what he wants. This has not been what some might perceive is a meeting divine union. And I don't live my life to create a perfect anything. I live in the moment, consciously, with all I've been given, all I've learned, and making sure I'm in divine alignment. Not abusing talents, not hiding from something I've got to do, not expecting someone else to do everything I've got to do, and all against violating someone's choice, what they use their voice for, consistently. They are speaking about something that's important to them. You can't disrespect that. It's against their free will. No, thank you. Out you go. That's not going to change if they've said it more than once. So I don't know what mindset patterns people like to bury inside themselves and say they're going to stand up for. Because divine union will only be that aligned human respect. So I don't care how the fuck it looks on the journey to it, but that's the outcome. Not if Teresa lays down enough and Matthias feels good enough, then he might arrive sometime. Fuck off. Life is just like amazing. You don't fuck around in this stupid crap. So anyway, that's an example of how the planet's operating in the energy field of the people. Life is amazing. We are waking to that, but yet we're still fucking around in choices of pathetic, victimizing dumb crap. This is a representation of how amazing I think life is. I mean, look at the color. You know, you can choose whatever color you want. You can do whatever you want. I thoroughly enjoyed the shapes, the colors, the flow, and the writing. I mean, I hoped it would turn out neater in the writing, but it didn't bother me in the end because I just wanted the words out, understandable, with some nice color. Anyway, so I was looking at that when I said how amazing life is. If I was feeling so like limited and someone else had to do something for me, then I would probably hold up something like this. It's not about what's written on it or anything, by the way, because on the other side I did a painting. Oh, life is so this. You have to do everything for me. I'm without everything. I don't have anything I want. That is what life would look like. Nothing. Where's your inspiration? Where's your get up and go? Where's your, oh, life is great. Where's your joy? Where's your joy? Don't sit around feeling sorry for yourself, invading someone else's space like they're going to freaking save what? Get up, you got all you need. It's your mindset. So yeah, had to share that. I think I've got it out. It's only because he persists for hours doing this. Hours, days, weeks, months, years. It's like, when do you actually... I understand in the journey, we all have to clear stuff to move forward. But when it's clear, get the fuck up and use everything God gave you. No one gets to sit on their ass pointing the fucking finger to your face or at a distance. There's no path for anybody. And so I don't care who it is, Matthias for a divine union or any high ranking or low perceived ranking, which I do not. Humans are all doing their best, whatever. I don't care what position you hold. Free will is free will. It's very important to stand up for that. Like no healthy boundaries. May as well pull one card from this deck. I mean, yeah, I mean exactly that. May as well. I was looking at it, and any kind of support from spirit. to share the meaning of this. And I'm drawn to this part of the deck. And we've got this card again. It's a good one. It's come out, I think, at least 3 times this year. Page of Fire. Rainbow colors, full moon. We're coming up to a full moon. Tiger. Land. She has wings, I think. And there's wings at the back there. Fire, so responsive, action, inspired ideas. Let's have a read of what it says. Enthusiastic action, adventurousness, venturing forth, beginning a project, acting on a new idea. I am free to venture forth, for co-creating a life true to my desire is my right. I am finding my purpose as I take the first step into something new. My ideas have value. I dream boldly. Moving forward, we dream boldly. And we don't stop. That was from the Good Tarot. Gorgeous card. Cool. Alright. Is that everything? And live your soul, not a role. Good reminder with the Page of Fire. Dream boldly. And no, Matthias, don't keep asking. I'm not interested in the same activity you persist with. I'll see you when you're doing what this card said. Let me read it again. Because it's not just words. This whole video, like all of my videos, have meaning. Enthusiastic action. So, are you enthused for forward momentum with the path offered, divine union? Well, you require enthusiastic action. Adventurousness. Venturing forth, beginning a project, acting on a new idea. I am free to venture forth, for co-creating a life true to my desire is my right. I am finding my purpose as I take the first step into something new. I am finding my purpose as I take the first step into something new. It's all new. My ideas have value. I dream boldly. See you when you get here. And so to everyone, take care of yourself, as I know I will have him persisting in the same limited perspective, and I'm not babysitting anyone in a way that I have to, it feels draining, degrading, and there's just no need for it with a 39-year-old man. So whatever else is going on in the background to do with this, to enforce this invasiveness in my field all the time, I will persist to live one with divine will, my free will, and nothing else. So if anyone wants to act lowly and persistent in ignorance that turns into consistent, arrogant, like form, like consistently, I'm not interested. You need a whole 360 rearrange on that to drop off that crap and go forward. New project, want for a better word. projecting yourself honestly, showing up every moment. I'll see you when you can manage the fact that that is what's asked. God bless everyone. Everyone. Peace.